Three. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl ladybre and I'm back with another video. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all, so welcome back to another story time. I haven't done a story time, I feel like, in forever. I don't remember what the last story time was about, but we're not even gonna get into that because today, I know you guys seen the title. The story time is about how my ex-boyfriend became my brand new stalker. Blows my mind every time I say it, but I ain't gonna look like this the whole video because y'all know when I'm in front of this little setting right here, I can't wait till I get my little room together to do my content. But whew, it's hot, y'all. Y'all know, like, when I'm in this little setting right here, I'm either doing my makeup or I am doing something to this head of mine. So I tightened my hair and washed it, conditioned it, blow dried it. It was like a 3-day process, but I am about to flat iron my hair and tell y'all a little tea. Because y'all know whenever I do a story time, I don't know why my hair still kind of looks dirty, but you know, every time I do a story time, I either gotta be doing my hair, doing my makeup, eating something. I can't just be sitting there telling y'all story time. I only did that one time, and yeah, I was like, I need to be doing something productive. So we're gonna do my hair, okay? Real quick, real simple, real easy. Hold on, y'all, let me get this clip real quick. Our girl's back. All right, y'all, so I'm about to give y'all a story time on how my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, became my brand new stalker. So this is nothing really too new. Y'all seen, hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Your girl is trying to get together. But so y'all seen a video, the videos of my ex-boyfriend, of the spicy, I think it was spicy truth or drink, and also I did like a surprise birthday vlog or whatever, and I did like another video. But anyway, let's get into the tea. So I'm about to this is so crazy to me, like, okay, let's get into it. So this guy, right, y'all already know who this guy is. We gonna name him, we ain't even gonna name his real name because you know I don't get into that, but y'all know who it is. So he stated his name in a couple of my videos. So we're gonna call him John. This guy, John, our relationship was cool. Like at the beginning, I'm gonna take y'all from the beginning to the end. So our relationship was cool at the beginning. He was doing everything that I wanted. Like, doing everything, y'all. Like, everything. I look crazy right now. Hold on. Gotta get my life together. This man, like, was taking me on dates. He was taking me on dates. He was being outside with me, like, going to, like, bars and stuff. We was doing fun activities, like, the whole freaking 9. And I let him meet my parents. I let him meet my sister. everybody, like my mom, not my dad, but my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, they're like, something is off about this dude. Like, it's giving real, I don't know, something's off about him. But they was like, I can't put my finger on it, but something is off about him. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean? So y'all, so even my mom said the same thing. Like, something is not right. Like, it's like a too good to be true type of thing, right? And I thought that like it's too good to be true. All right, it's the last time I'm walking out. I got all the stuff I need now. So everybody's like, yeah, it's too good. I'm like, I'm even thinking like, yeah, it's too good to be true. Like, he's doing everything that I want. Like, so my friend, y'all seen it in a couple of my vlogs, my friend Charnene, she was doing my hair this one day, and I'm like, bro, like, I went through the dude's phone. And she was like, you just fucked up your own happiness. But y'all, like, I went through a fair share of phones before. Not gonna lie. And I told myself, like, even in like going into this relationship with John, like, I told myself, like, I'm going to make sure I do this one right. I'm gonna make sure I do this one right or whatever. And like, even though like in the back of my head, with like, I always wanted like my family with my baby's dad. Like, who doesn't? Like, when you know, you're still kind of like, maybe one day we'll get our family back, like maybe one day. But I wasn't pursuing it. But I was like always in the back of my head, like maybe one day, you know. And but going into it with John, I was like, you know what? Like, you know, I'm gonna do this relationship right. I'm gonna go into it with good intentions. I'm not gonna like mess anything up. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna do none of that, right? So I was like, I went into it like that, right, y'all? But like I said, people not kept putting in my head, but like my family, like, and I take my family's opinion like so serious, you know, it's like very serious. I really bring people around them to like, because they could give off, somebody else could give off energy that I probably can't see, you know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, it just feels too good to be true. Like, it's too good. Like, it's too good. Like, when I say he was doing everything that I wanted, baby, he was doing everything that I wanted in a man. So he had his own car, which is something crazy that I still think is crazy. Like, you have to have your own car if you fucking with me. Like, you have to have stuff that I have. Like, even if like you had a car, but like you lost your car or like something happened or you got into an accident, I completely get it because I was once there. But like, you have to have something. Like, so he had a car, like he wasn't living by himself, but like he told me, like, you know, he was living with his, you know, his dad because of certain like personal reasons. I'm like, you know, that's super nice, you know what I mean? Like, just the whole nine, telling me the whole nine, right? And then he was in the same industry as me, like as in with like entertainment or being a content creator. He was a podcaster. So anyways, y'all, so I end up getting on like his podcast. He ends up getting on my podcast, and we just vibing out. Everything is good. Everything is like perfecto. One day I'm just like, we in the bed, we talking and shit, right? We have me and John's having a whole conversation. We talking, and like I'm telling him, like, you know, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. He feels the same way. You know, we just having like good conversations. And that's another thing. If you can have a good conversation with me and like it's not be all about sex and stuff like that, I feel like that's super, you know, top tier in my book. So that's another thing that was good as well. Like, we would have like super dope conversations about anything. It could be like sexual, it could be stuff in the future, it could be like content wise, anything. So so then y'all, so we talking, we in the bed, we talking and shit. And I don't know how we come about it, but we come about, you know, having each other's passwords, right? So I give him mine, he give me his. Now mind y'all, in my head, I'm like, I am not going through any more freaking phones. Whatever is in the dark will come to the light. Like, I'm on that tip time. But, like I said, everything was so good, y'all. Like, it was just so good. So, in the back of my head, I'm still thinking like, damn, like, this is too good to be true type shit. I never got treated like this, for one. I never had a connection like this with somebody, for two, like, as in, like, a conversation level. For three, I always wanted somebody that was kind of in the same industry as me, or just kind of like knew like the backgrounds of the industry, like of what I really want to do, like, which is YouTube. So I always wanted that, like, and he was so like willing to get on YouTube, and like we was willing to like make a couples YouTube, like we were so willing to do that. And y'all know on YouTube, couple channels is popping. So like, I always wanted that, bro. Like, always wanted that. My friend said, like, I effed up my own happiness because I went through the man's phone. Now, when he gave me his password, I was like, he gave me his password. Why would he give me his password knowing that he has shit in his phone? Why? So, I'm like, if I don't find nothing, cool. I ain't going through this shit ever again. But if I find something, you know, when you find something, you're like, I'm gonna go through this shit again, and I'm gonna go through this shit again, and I'm gonna go through this shit again. It's a never ending motherfucking cycle. I went through his phone, and voila, magic. There was stuff in his phone, y'all. Like, massive females in his phone. Like, massive, like, massive. Like, when I say in the app, like, in certain apps, like, in certain files, like, and a lot of stuff in his phone. So, and these are like people that I don't like. There were some of them that I knew personally, and there was one of them that I knew personally, and there were some of them that I just knew from just being in the city. So I'm like, damn, like, he got a lot of females in here, like, and it's like sexual shit. So I'm like, is this nigga a nympho? Because if you're a nympho, you're a nympho. Like, just be 100 about it, right? So I come across this video of him and his ex, right? And I'm like, we were together around this time. It's a sexual video, y'all. We were together around this time. Ain't no way this man is cheating on me already. Now, it wasn't like a video that they made together, but like, you know, while they were face to face or anything, it was like a FaceTime call, and like, you know how you just screen record stuff, like it was like one of them. So, and it was like during while he was at work. So I was like, we were together around this time. What the hell? Like, what's going on? What's really tea? So I confronted him about it, but before that, there was like massive females in the family, like I told y'all. So I confronted him about those. You know, he apologized multiple times. This is probably like, he apologized probably like twice, and I took him back twice. Bad Brianna. Like, no, like, once I seen that red flag, I should have dipped. I stayed the first 2 times, y'all. The third time I come across his video with his ex, right? So I'm like, we was together around this time. What the hell? I know this man ain't cheating on me. Like, so I asked him about it. I confront him about it. He's like, no, that video's old. It was super old. Like, it's just how I saved it. That's why it looks new. Like, the whole 9, y'all. So I'm like, at first, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. At first, I believed this motherfucker, right? Then I keep looking at this video, y'all. I keep looking at it. Like I said, once you go through somebody's phone the first time, you just keep going through it. You keep going through it. So every time, I just kept going through his phone. Every chance that I went through his phone. And I'm just looking at this video, like, just keep looking at this video. And I'm like, this video is not old. Like, bro, when I mean, like, females or some investigators, we're some investigators. I keep looking at this video, like... Brianna, you have an iPhone. Like, stop letting this man fool you. Say I was investigating that video. I was investigating that video. I probably watched that video probably like 50 freaking times. Found out that it was recent. I, you know, brought it up to him. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, this is not old. This is new. Or you want to tell me the truth? Like, y'all, this man would not tell me the truth. He was determined that that video was old as hell. What did Brianna do? Stick beside him. Stick right beside him. Which is another dumb part on my move. And I should have left. But I didn't. What did Brianna wanted to do? Make him feel like how I felt. And that's wrong. That was wrong of me. I should have left. I should have never stayed and made him feel like how I felt. Which was as in like, just playing the fuck out of him. Like just being real dry, real nonchalant. Not giving two F's on how he felt, what he said. Like I was on like I was in a not give a fuck mood. Like all the time. You are not healing from that situation and you're making that person feel how you feel. That's just wrong. You just need to be out. So I learned my lesson with that. The biggest part that I could never get over, and that I was like, all right, I'm done. Like I'm really, really done, is when he lied about how many kids he had. I don't know where I left off at, y'all, but my camera just turned off. But I think I said what really had me done with him was when he lied about how many kids he had. And you know how when you, at the beginning of the talking stages, you ask like basic questions like, where are you from? How many kids do you have? How old are you? Like stuff like that. What do you do? Stuff like that. So I asked this man how many kids he had. This man told me he had one. Come to find out, this man had 3 kids. 3. 3. 1. Not 2. But 3. 3. I just want y'all to put that in your head. 3. Your BM keeps saying children and kids. And he said, oh, those ain't my kids. She's talking about her kids. When he finally admit that he had 3 kids, y'all, this man said, well, I don't know if they're mine. And I'm like, at the same time, even if you don't know that they're yours, at the same time, if somebody is approaching you and y'all are getting to know the basics of each other, and they ask how many kids you got, like, won't you give that person the right to be like saying yay or nay if they wanted to continue to mess with you or not? Like, you could have been like, yeah, I got 1 kid and I got 2 possibles. I don't know if they're mine yet. That would have gave a person the right to be like, I ain't really messing with it. I'm a dick. Or that might be a person that be like, you never know what that person be on. The person could be like, all right, well, then I'm still messing with you. Like, you finally admitted to it. I'm cool off of you. That's something that I cannot, like, forgive type stuff. I wash my hands with it. But after that, he kept, like, coming around. He kept saying certain things. Like, he kept, like, doing certain things. So I'm just like, Like, you want to come around, you want to be around, I told you what it is, you want to still be here. Okay, that's where I went wrong. I should have said goodbye, but I didn't. I wanted him to feel like how I felt, so I was like, you want to still be around, be around, but I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not messing with you like that. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm in a don't give a mode right now. I ain't really feeling you. Like, I'm not. So he made a decision to stick around. Not really planning on, because I told him what was up and I told him what I was doing. I told him how I felt. But I still kind of played the game, which was wrong on my end. I still played the game. And so that's what I did. I played the game. And so after that, y'all, after that, then I really like, when I started really like going outside and like, you know, talking to people and like talking to different people and just really getting myself together and not really focus on him too much and like playing the game, I like kind of faded away from him. And when I started to fade away from him, he didn't like that. So this is when he became my stalker. The guy started blowing me up crazy. I'm gonna put him in the screenshot. The guy started blowing me up like crazy. This one, the Instagram, Facebook. It was going on and on and on and on and on, to the point where this man popped up at my crib. This man popped up at my crib probably 3 times. And I don't like that. Like, don't pop up at my crib. If I don't answer the phone, that don't mean you pop up at my crib, unless like you're a family member or a close friend that if I don't answer the phone, you're like, what's going on with this girl? Like, I need to go check on her to see if she's okay. That's different. But if you're a guy and I'm really fading you, like I'm really fading you, I'm not talking to you, there's a little conversation, like I'm on like you're getting that vibe from me where it's like, I don't want to be around you type of vibe, don't pop up in my crib. Don't do it. So he popped up in my crib probably like 3 times, 3 or 4 times. The first time this boy popped up my crib, he was watching my house. Like watching my house. And he FaceTimed me and I seen like my street. Like I know my street. So when he FaceTimed me, I answered and I'm like, are you outside my crib, bro? And he was outside my crib. Like, so I confronted the shorty. Like I confronted him. I went outside, got my stuff on, threw my stuff on, went outside like, yo, you're not going to be popping up my crib. Don't be popping up at my crib like that. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, I got my kid here. Like, I don't play that shit. So he was like, I mean, I'm not going to pop up no more. Blah, 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 da, da, da. I'm like, all right, you could go. I'm done with you. Stop hitting my phone. Stop calling me. The whole 9. This boy did not listen. He blew my phone up so many times. I blocked him for a reason because he kept calling me. So then he started calling me blocked. He started calling me off text-free now numbers. He started calling me off of Instagram, Facebook. Blocked him from all these numbers. To the point where I was getting sick and tired of blocking this person. Like, sick and tired. So, next couple times he came to my crib. This one time, I'm chilling in my crib. And this guy, all I hear is this. I'm not expecting nobody. I go downstairs. I look in the window. And like my door got like this little window. I look in the window like, no, what are you doing? Leave my crib. What are you doing? He was like, oh, can you come outside and talk? No, I'm not talking to you. Like, leave me alone. You fucked up. You lied about how many kids you got, which was top tier for me, which should have been, I shouldn't even got there. I should have left when the whole FaceTime call, but I didn't. And I was bad on me. And then I played you in the midst of that. Like, I was playing a game with you in the midst of that. And then I found out that, like, you got 3 kids. And then I was still kind of playing the game in the midst of that. And then I was like on some stuff like, all right, I'm really done with you. I ain't gonna keep doing this to you because you deserve better. You need to get your life together. I deserve better. And I'm not going to play this game with you. I'm too grown to be playing this game with you. So I think it's best that we go our separate ways. I left it like that, y'all. Literally left it like that. And he didn't like that, like I said. And he started to pop up at my crib. So the second time I look at the window, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You need to go ahead and go. Stop popping up at my crib. Like, it's not cool no more. Like, stop. It's never been cool. Stop popping up at my crib. He leaves. He walks away. I go outside. I'm smoking outside on my front porch. I'm minding my business, drinking my ginger ale. I was drinking it the day before. Drinking my ginger ale, smoking outside on my porch. A car pulls up real slow. And I'm looking like, who the heck is that? They pull up. They're like, Uber for John? I'm like, no, he ain't here. The Uber's like, oh my God. Pulls over, puts his headlights on. I go in my crib, lock my door. I'm like, nah, this boy's somewhere. Just this boy John is somewhere. I lock my door, look out the window, y'all. Why is this man coming outside of an abandoned crib across the street from my house? I'm like, yo, nobody lives in that house. Haven't lived in that house for a year. What are you doing coming out from that house? Then 10 minutes later, he calls my phone. He calls my phone off of a private line. Calls my phone. And I'm like, I'm going to answer. I answered the phone. This man is on the phone like, hey. Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. I was like, yo, you just came from outside of my crib? He said, I was not outside of your crib. Yes, you were. I seen you walk out that abandoned crib. He said, oh, there's a trail back there. How do you know there's a trail back there? And you're not coming from a side of town to my side of town to walk the freaking trail. I was like, this man is crazy. Now, this is the point where I'm like, I'm getting scared, y'all. I'm getting scared. I'm getting nervous. Like, this man don't got it all the way up here. The next time he comes to my crib, I drove my sister home. I'm driving back to my crib. I pull up to my crib. This man is sitting out front of my crib. It's dark outside. This man is standing in front of my crib. I pull up. I go into my garage. I go up I switch the curtain around from my living room. I'm like, yo, get off my porch, bro. Like, to the point where this man had like a bottle of wine. He had like bags with him and stuff. And I'm like, yo, get off my property. Get off my property. Next time you get on my property, I'm calling the cops. I'm dead ass. Like, and I don't even play the cops, but I got to, because I got to protect myself and I got to protect the people that's in this crib. Like, get off my property. He's like, you told me to come here. I never told you to come here, bro. Never told you to come there. That time that he was on my property, that time, this man took my necklace off my porch and then posted it on the internet like he bought it for me. If y'all don't think that's freaking crazy, that's crazy. I got to tell everybody what's going on, because if something happens to me, they know that John did it. And so I'm telling all my friends, like, yo, this is what happened. This is what's going on. I found this in my, like, the whole 9. So they're like, send me your location. I want to be shared with your location for forever. Like, this is not a game. People are really crazy out here. Blah, 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 blah. So I do that. After that, this man doesn't stop calling me. When I say he blows up my phone, he is blowing up my phone multiple times, y'all. Y'all seen it. Like, he's blowing up my phone multiple times on private calls, on text-free now numbers, on Instagram, on Facebook, saying certain stuff on Twitter. Boom, 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 boom. To the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just blocking him. To the point where my friends was like screenshotting certain stuff and was like, yo, bro, he's tripping today. Like, and I'm just like, yo, I'm sick of dealing with this person. I'm sick of dealing with this person. I'm sick of talking back to this person. Like, leave me alone. When I say leave me alone, just leave me alone. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. And if you're watching this, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You burn your bridges with me. It's a wrap. Leave me the alone. Please. It's over. So, that's the end of that. I'm taking this stuff serious, y'all, and I'm only putting this on YouTube because it's not a game, especially for us women, that got kids. People are crazy out there, and you gotta put it out there and just like have everybody aware of what's going on, and so they know, like, if something happens, this person did it, and at least you have a document that stating everything, you know what I mean? So this has been a long story time, but it's a story time on how my ex-boyfriend became my brand new stalker. And yeah, so I just want everybody, every female in general, please watch your surroundings, please watch who you talk to. Please, 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 like, know these people before you bring them around yourself, before you bring them to your house. Like, know these people, know these men, because these men nowadays are crazy. They're crazy, and they want you to themselves like ASAP, and that's not how the game goes, honey. Like, it's not how the game goes. So yeah, I'm telling you that to just be safe, y'all. Like, please be safe out here in this dating world. Like, this generation is only getting worse, y'all. Like, really only getting worse. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you always for watching my video. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining the gang. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.